Hello, welcome to my channel, Mind Mastery for Wealth. My name is Rose Thompson, and I'm the founder and CEO of Mind Mastery for Wealth, an innovative educational and research company that focuses on an integrated, holistic approach to help human beings create and achieve their life and business goals in the areas of financial, wealth creation, health and well-being, as well as personal growth and empowerment. In this video, I will share with you part 3 of a 4-part series on the key benefits that will be available to us under NESARA, GESARA. NESARA is specific to the US and is abbreviated for National Economic Security and Reformation Act, while GESARA is the global version and is abbreviated for Global Economic Security and Reformation Act. NESARA is the most groundbreaking reformation to occur not only in the US, but throughout our entire planet and throughout its entire history. GESARA appears to have been included in recent years, and it is my understanding that based on the amount of wealth that is available for redistribution, most, if not all, the other countries could be included. That is to give you an indication of how impactful NESARA, GESARA will be on our lives. Before I go ahead and share my screen with the key benefits that will be available to us under part 3, let me say thanks so much to the persons who have subscribed to my channel. It's awesome to see the numbers increasing so quickly. I have good information that suggests humanity is on the cusp of what is considered to be a golden age of peace and prosperity. And within this period, there will be the greatest wealth redistribution for humanity in modern history. NESARA GESARA is expected to be implemented during this period. NESARA GESARA is expected to be implemented towards the beginning of this period. NESARA GESARA will involve, or alongside NESARA GESARA, will be a global currency reset to include a revaluation of currencies, as well as a revaluation of the prices for assets, goods, and services. I'm super excited about this period because most, if not all, the persons on this planet will benefit for a change in comparison to the few persons that have been enjoying wealth on this planet for a very long period of time. This certainly makes my heart, my soul sings. During periods of great change, it is important to embrace the correct mindset to not only navigate this period, but to thrive during periods of great change, especially this period of great challenge that we're currently experiencing, the pandemic. Let me take a few minutes to share with you the services that we offer at Mind Mastery for Wealth, MM4W for short. And we're well equipped to help you not only navigate during this great period of change, but to thrive as well, because the services that we offer are scientific evidence-based. And these services are designed to help individuals develop self-awareness, develop self-confidence, develop courage and resilience to create and nurture a mindset in terms of possibilities and abundance, to dream big and to take courageous action to pursue and achieve your goals, your dreams, and your desires. We are well equipped to help you at Mind Mastery to create and achieve your goals in the areas of financial, wealth creation, health and well-being, as well as personal growth and empowerment. My doctoral work focuses on the financial services sector, and I'm well equipped from practice and career as well to help you with your financial and wealth creation goals. For your health and well-being goals, my over 14 years of research in the areas of heart, brain, mind, and consciousness have fully equipped me to help you with these goals, especially in the areas of energy medicine, vibrational medicine, where it is all about energy. It is all about the state of mind. And to support the personal growth and empowerment area, I'm also a certified life and master business success coach. So we're well equipped to help you during this great period of change to not only navigate again, but to thrive during this great period. There are a few highlights. Let me state that the information that I'm sharing with you in this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not operating as a financial advisor. Therefore, any financial and investment decisions that you're considering, I'm suggesting that you consult a financial advisor. And for tax purposes or tax advice, you may wish to consider a tax professional as well. For your health and well-being goals, I'm also going to suggest that for your medical decision, you consult a medical doctor. I'm going to take a few minutes to provide a brief summary of the key benefits that I shared with you in the part one, the video part one and part two. There are approximately 20 key benefits available to us under NESARA, GESARA. In part one, I shared 5 key benefits. I shared 4 key benefits in part 2, and I'll share 7 key benefits in part 3, with the remaining 4 key benefits to be shared in part 4. In part 1, the first key benefit is that of what is considered to be a debt jubilee, a forgiveness of debt. And this will involve a canceling out or zeroing out of credit cards, mortgages, car leases, and car loans, as well as student loans. I am super excited about this this key benefit. I'm so looking forward to having my loans canceled or zeroing out, and I'm quite sure persons who have outstanding balances, this key benefit will definitely resonate with those persons. Key benefit number 2 relates to the implementation of a new U.S. Treasury banking system. And I should highlight that these benefits that I am sharing are which have been developed for NESARA. However, for GESARA, the key benefits mirror the key benefits for NESARA. The third key benefit, and this benefit is extremely significant, is that of the elimination of the Federal Reserve System. And why this is so critical that the Federal Reserve System be eliminated is that the Federal Reserve System is not a part of the federal government. It is owned by private bankers who lends money to the federal government and charges interest on the funds that it lends. For more details, I'm going to encourage you to view part 1 of the key benefits, where I did a deep dive into the key benefits. The fourth benefit that I shared in part 1 referred to the creation of a new US Treasury rainbow currency that is backed by gold assets such as silver, platinum, or other precious metals. And I also deep dive in the significance of having a currency backed by gold. So this is that part 1 is a very, very important. They all are. However, part 1, which is dealing with the funds, is really very, very significant, has very significant benefits. Key benefit number 5 relates to the release of over 6,000 patents of suppressed technologies, including free energy devices. And I'm super excited about this, this benefit because I anticipate that the work of the great scientist and inventor Nikola Tesla will finally be made available to us. Nikola has wanted to give to humanity for over 100 years his creation, his inventions, and these inventions for free, if not for a very nominal fee. And these inventions were suppressed from us. I'm super excited about this because Nikola has been one of my greatest sources of inspiration, and he is stated on my MM4W's website as just that. I also want to highlight that when I first came across this information, in particular, the canceling out and zeroing out of outstanding balances, I thought this was the most bizarre thing ever. I just didn't think it was real. However, after viewing the events that have been unfolding for over a year now, I am comfortable that there's a strong possibility that NESARA, GESARA will come into being. I want to highlight as well that many, many persons have worked behind the scenes to bring NESARA into being, and GESARA as well. And NESARA in particular has been in the making for decades. So, and just recognize that that key benefit, which is the elimination of the Federal Reserve System, which is the equivalent of central banks in other countries, is so very critical, in particular that this entity is not owned by the government. So I anticipate as well, or it is expected that the benefits may be revised. However, it is expected that they should not change significantly. I also want to highlight that throughout the presentation, I may refer to sources suggest, sources suggest, sources suggest. And I'm doing this deliberately to prompt you to review available information for yourself. I welcome the opportunity to discuss with you good quality information that you find that is inconsistent with the information that I'm sharing with you in this video and in the other parts. I've also done this deliberately to encourage you to question everything and everyone. Importantly, it is key that you also develop your own critical thinking. Key benefits that I shared under part 2 relates mainly to taxes. On the NESARA, GESARA, it abolishes income tax. Yeah, it does abolish income tax, and effectively, with us no longer paying income tax, that represents an increase in salary for the applicable rate in our respective countries. So just think about having an increase for that rate. Think now of the implication based on the rate of inflation that we're currently experiencing. Under NESARA, GESARA, the Internal Revenue Service is also abolished. And remember, I'm sharing the key benefits for NESARA. So GESARA, under GESARA is a mirror of the key benefits for NESARA. What will happen to the employees of the IRS? It is my understanding that these employees will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax area. And the transfer of employees from the IRS into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax area leads directly into the 8 benefits under NESARA, GESARA, a 14 to 17% flat rate on non-essential new items only. Sales tax will be imposed, and this will provide revenue for the government. Key is that food and medicine will not be taxed, neither will used items such as existing homes. And the 4th benefit that I shared on the part 2, which is key benefit number 9, is that NESARA, GESARA increases benefits to senior citizens. Again, I'm really excited about this benefit. I'm really excited that the senior citizens will enjoy an increase in benefit, and I'm quite sure this should contribute to their quality of their lives. So let me go ahead now and share the key benefits that will be available to us under part 3. The key benefits that are covered under part 3 relates mainly to legal matters as well as election activities. The first key benefit that will be available to us under part 3 is that NESARA, GESARA returns constitutional law to all courts and legal matters. And for the 11th benefit under NESARA, GESARA, retraining of all judges and attorneys in constitutional law must occur. Now, the significance of what is required here has great implications for the legal profession. It's almost like it is starting anew. And the question you may ask is, wasn't the US practicing constitutional law all along? The sources are suggesting that an event occurred that resulted in an 1871 act, which the law that appears to have been practiced is that of maritime admiralty law, hence the return to constitutional law. So it's very, very interesting how the events will unfold in this area. For key benefit number 12 on the NESARA, GESARA, this reinstates the original title of nobility amendment. And what this means is that it would strip United States citizenship from any citizen who accepted a title of nobility from a foreign country. And this title includes Prince, Duchess, Duke, any of those related titles. I can't recall seeing any US citizen with such title. I don't know if you have, but this is what this key benefits relates to. Now, for benefits number 13 and 14, these benefits relate to election. And under NESARA, GESARA, it establishes new presidential and congressional elections, and this must occur within 120 days after NESARA, GESARA has been announced. Think about the implications of what I'm highlighting here. And in the interim, the government will cancel all national emergencies and return the US back to constitutional law. So very groundbreaking, as I highlighted earlier, and it is no wonder that these NESARA has not been enacted in spite of the enormous effort and the persons who have worked behind the scenes to bring NESARA into being. For key benefit number 14, this requires that elections be monitored to prevent illegal election activities of special interest groups. And I want to highlight that, and this may not be directly related. However, I'm encouraging you to observe this event. This event I'm referring to, or this activity, is that of Elon Musk and the Twitter incident. So it's very interesting to observe how the outcome of this situation at Twitter and Elon Musk will unfold. For the key benefit number 15, on the NESARA GESARA, this forbids the sale of American birth certificate records as chattel property bonds by the U.S. Department of Transportation. I'd like to highlight that this is really new to me. I was not aware of this. I don't know if you are. And what the sources have highlighted is that if we should review our birth certificate, we'll recognize that our names are recorded in capital letters, which is signaling that we are a corporation. And there's another key, is that the certificate states a copy of the original as opposed to the original. So this is really very new to me, and I'm observing this one in particular because I'm interested to see how this will be treated. And the final benefit that I'll share with you under part 3 is that NESARA GESARA restores our financial privacy, data protection, data privacy, or personal identifiable information, which could be related to our financial activity, is so very important to us. So these now I have covered in total 16 key benefits. The remaining 4 benefits, I will share those in part 4. I have placed in the description below this video the contact details that we can be reached with any inquiries you may have about the information I've shared with you in this video. I've also placed in the description below this video the website address for Mind Mastery for Wealth. I'm encouraging you to visit my website. It has great resources to help you navigate and thrive during this great period of change. In particular, it has resources to help you to change your thinking and belief systems of limitation to thought patterns and beliefs in terms of possibilities and abundance. It's a mental world. It's all about the state of mind. It's all about the attitude of mind. I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. I'm also going to encourage you to share this video with any persons you believe the content will add value to their lives. I'm encouraging you to visit again as I look forward to sharing the remaining 4 key benefits with you under part 4. And I so look forward to continuing to share good quality, actionable information with you. Again, thank you so much for visiting my channel.